ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו השמיים.
I never saw the end of Downton Abbey. Like many of you, we were pretty obsessed with the show, but because we don't have a TV, we would watch on the PBS website. And what Rebecca and I didn't realize is the episodes were only visible for a short period of time, and we had a couple busy weeks, and we went back to catch the end, and it was gone. While this might seem like a minor problem, it left me feeling really unsure about the whole story. There were unresolved plot lines, characters partly developed, and I found I didn't know what to think about the whole without knowing how it all ended. The same is true, I think, for our religious experiences. We only truly understand the complete picture of a religious observance, a religious experience, when we see it all the way through to the end. Kol Nidre, the beginning of Yom Kippur, is one of the peak times for synagogue attendance. It seems like everybody turns up. And for good reason. We have the stirring melodies and the impassioned liturgy and the beginning of this incredible, powerful Day of Atonement. By the end of the next day, when we approach Neilah, the final service, the energy has dropped off a little bit. I mean, a day without food will do that to you. But I find there's also a power there at the end to finishing the service together with the community, being a part of not only the beginning of the day, but also the ending. I remember the year that I was on Nativ, USY's Israel program for students after high school, living in Israel, and I fell ill just as Yom Kippur was starting and spent most of the day in bed. But as I looked out the window and saw the shadows beginning to lengthen and the end of the day approaching, I was drawn to get out of bed, to dress, and to head to the synagogue at the end of the block. I can still remember that feeling of the street in cold tones of the blue-gray twilight, in contrast to the warmth and the yellow light spilling out of the synagogue. And I remember taking my place among the worshipers, singing together, and having that experience of finishing Yom Kippur in a place of strength and getting a new beginning on the year. So I encourage all of you, whether you stay for the whole day on Yom Kippur, or if you want to come back at 6 o'clock for Neilah, to come back and to see Yom Kippur not only at the beginning, in the middle, but all the way through to the end of the day. May you have a Gemar Chatima Tova, may you be inscribed for a good year, a year of blessing, a year of health, and a year of happiness.
ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו השמיים.